I'm gonna say this once, and no, I will not be elaborating on who they are. What are they doing to the rain? Is there something in the rain? I feel like it's the rain. I thought it was the stress. I thought it was the stress induced by the torrential downpours and the rain. But what if it's something in the rain? All I know is this. Coccidia in our flocks around the country via all the messages that I've been getting is different this year. It's hitting different. It's hitting in it has the potential to hit in brooders because coccidia is naturally occurring in the gastrointestinal tract. But like in record numbers, people are getting, like my record numbers, like the record numbers of messages that I usually get every year. I'm getting a ton of messages from people whose birds are getting coccidia in the brooder, and from people whose birds are getting coccidia who haven't gotten it in years, people who breed for natural immunities, health and vigor, like do all the things as preventative. We're getting hit hard with coccidia this year. I'm sure you're sick of hearing me talk about it. Quite honestly, I'm sick of talking about it as well. But my most recent batch who came down with it, the ones, remember, who I put on completely fresh soil that had never been touched by other chickens before. And my theory was that the coccidia would not already be built up in the soil. So maybe these birds would have time to build up natural immunities. Well, after their first torrential downpour out here in like our Florida summer weather, they developed coccidia, like basically overnight. They were acting totally normal, but there was blood in the stool, and it had to be coccidia because I've been battling coccidia. So it's like the logical issue here. I'm about to treat with Endocox for a 4th day. It actually only calls for 3 days on the packaging, but things have just been so wild over here that I'm gonna do an extra day just for good measure. But I haven't lost, knock on wood, I haven't lost any of them. I noticed the blood in the stool immediately. I started treating with Endocox immediately, and so far everybody is still alive. But it hasn't rained. This is where my rain theory came from. My rain tinfoil hat theory came from, is that it hasn't rained since the last torrential downpour, since they started pooping blood and I started treating with Endocox. And then I noticed that in my other pen, who I had some birds that I previously, they're on like, the pen it's a really dry pen, not a lot of moisture. A lot of rain doesn't get in that pen. So I was thinking, what is in the rain? Could it be, is it in the rain? Personally, I think this is all happening because the ice caps are melting.